Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty, and it won't be for the faint of heart. CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack. A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Whiplash, neck breaker. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Calf kick on the money.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's grabbed the steel chair, only a matter of time before he uses it.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars would.
Can he put it away? Shoulders up.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Counters with a brutal answer.
Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. Just a beatdown. A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE. Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Struck with a calf kick. Oh!
Stiff kick.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Oh, double axe handle.
hitting hard with a leg drop.
Elbow drop.
He connects with a counter.
Oh, and there isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either. Big leg drop.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Ooh.
And able to skirt around that attack.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. Blast off.
Oh my, incredible height on that.
kick to the gut.
Jack wards that attack off.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Cover. Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it. That holds back Cactus Jack's attack.
Ooh! Jack just got out of there.
An elbow will break that up.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
He's preparing for something.
DDT planted him. Big knee to the midsection.
Looking to get creative with a steel chair. They want to snap the arm in two, and this may do it. Unmitigated demonstration of power.
And Jack working against the hold, and he does manage to escape, finally. Not a good spot to be in.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it.
Cactus has him clutched. Uh-oh. Turned it into an arm drag.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
These road cases are not very forgiving.
They're definitely not made to fight on.
Oh my!
Oh, man. The look in Punk's eyes can only mean one thing. Cactus Jack in Punk's sights. Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
Into the pin, this could be it!
2, and still in this.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep. Standing on production boxes and shipping crates, willing to fight anywhere and everywhere.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. And able to evade the offense. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation, but shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. Good reflexes from him there.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
And we are looking at some true close quarters combat here on this dock.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Jack just got out of there.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
Oh, that will...
Into the cover. This might be it. He gets the kick out after the one. answers right back.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there. Big time height on that kick.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Whiplash, neck breaker. Cuts the attack off. What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
I'm really not sure why they've taken the fight to the stage here.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come from this.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
Went for the kendo stick, and the welts will quickly follow. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Working on his leg here, quite literally looking to hamstring him in this match.
Oh, and a clothesline after the knee to the face. An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Oh, yeah. Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it. Gets driven into the corner.
A scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes. Cooking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh, my. The plunge. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
And right away into the pin. 2.
Good Lord, CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
Well, Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate. The best in the world, CM Punk. Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop ass is about to be opened up in that ring.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
This is not good. That shoulder could do some serious damage.
Takes a big clean hit from the table.
Oh, the table definitely connected on that one. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
My word, that's not how you should use a shovel.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Bang! He finds a counter. Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Punk's knee to the face. Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face. And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
He gets back into the ring.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a CM Punk looking to end things here? GTX connects!
And Austin is out. Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
My God, guys, Punk's got Austin at his limit. The rattlesnake is in deep trouble.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the other's contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle?
They might be able to put this one away right here. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt. Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Shovel wrapped around the head.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Different in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk?
Punk's had enough, he's
Uh-oh! And Punk gets countered there.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. He's heading back to the ring.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Oof! Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Mongolian chop. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Austin with some agility.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will... Good night. What a stunner. Stealing a page straight to his opponent's playbook there.
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
That move has brought him so many victories, but almost brought him defeat just then.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
Austin's got to slow this momentum down.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet me. Go to sleep.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Quick into the cover. This could be it.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake. But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year. Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window. Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would fight.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Oh, the gory special.
Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape. Shining Wizard finds the mark.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so. From the top. Wow! Cross body!
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Check out the springboard.
Gets out of dodge.
Wicked kick. What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
He's in excruciating pain. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Stalking from above.
Soaring.
Crash landing. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
Here we go. Wow, cross body.
Boom.
Impressive awareness from him.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen.
3 amigos.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top.
Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on? Oh, what a clothesline.
Eddie into the pin. Breaks the close count.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Here's the cover, is it enough? Oh!
Wait, look at the feet are on the ropes. What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match. Trading back and forth blows now.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh! Spinning kick to the gut.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle. Short arm clothesline connects.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd watch out.
Thunderous splash connects. He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have? He's got a target acquired, just a matter of time.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
What's it gonna take to win? Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. And misses on the springboard.
DDT.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have... Look at the height. Frog splash.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all of...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The goal of sleep, GTS from Punk.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing? Overwhelming offense down for Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off. Eddie got out of the way.
He countered counters with a great reversal. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Strong counter from... Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be...
Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Punk never saw that coming. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Oh, yeah, he's
now turfing out the garbage to the outside of the ring. And the crowd is loving this. We're building up some momentum here, folks. Thinking about it. Top speed and putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. Boom! Read that one.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
Guerrero with a well-timed shot. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
Misses the target.
Hooked up and DDT.
Uh-oh.
And able to evade the offense.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Those blows to the core have really added up here.
It's going to be a...
Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back. Gonna sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. And he's still in the game.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
You know, I can barely hear myself think. This crowd is looking to bring the house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. It is beyond electric.
Taking him to the corner now.
Counters to gain the advantage. Neck breaker.
Boom. Averting damage there.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that. A razor-sharp chop there. Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Catches the kick.
Turned into a dragon screw.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk is determined right now. Guerrero timed that one well.
Driven into the barricade. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. German suplex.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino heat.
Eddie with a reversal.
Has it hooked in. Inverted vertical suplex.
He saw that one coming, struck with a calf kick. Boom! wants more from his opponent. Referees can...
Suicide dive!
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
And he heads back into the ring.
Perched up top, all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right.
Opponent lifted. Guerrero averts the attack.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Oh, man. Escaped just in time.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
2 count.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner,
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now. Is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against in WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself?
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the cerebral assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots. These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an
Ass-kicking machine.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H sky high.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The Authority just don't want CM Punk.
And he goes for the pin. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Knee drop.
And that was more than enough to bust him wide open. Oh! And is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off.
Oh, this is going to hurt the legs. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And guys, we spent a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the lock. Up high.
Quick evasion from him there.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Manages to reverse it. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Sliding back into the ring. He's headed up high.
Stalking from above.
Take off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
A ring-shaking spine buster. Classic Triple H offense getting the job done against Punk there.
Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight. Has told the game, I'm in the ring of Triple H with the pin, looking to end it. No, stops the count at 2.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
An ineffective pin.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable. Oh, my God.
Face first. Setting up. The coach. Trying to keep the hold on, but no. Couldn't keep it locked in any longer. Well-placed knee drop to the skull. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Punk pepper his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Setting up for something here. Right across. Head on CM Punk. Kick out.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. Shining Wizard!
Ducks out of harm's way.
Hard landing.
And Triple H getting closer to the main event. Punk trying to weather the storm. I see a cut on Triple H after that exchange. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Triple H went down in a heap.
A stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Triple H a step ahead.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Oh, whipped directly into the steps. The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
He's headed out to the ringside area, looking for something, anything under the ring.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of... Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Look at CM Punk and Triple H. Look at how absolutely spent both of these men are right now.
Both looking to dig down deep into the reserves. Both looking for anything to gain the clear advantage. Both men with everything to prove, no matter the cost.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Triple H dodges out in time.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Taking things back into the ring. Boom! What a shot. Outthinking the cerebral assassin.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Caught the leg. Oh, what a roundhouse. Triple H facing a beatdown.
Triple H is going to get his wits about it.
Big time height on that kick.
Oof. Avoided any damage there. Spine bust.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it. You gotta be kidding me. Punk kicking out at the last millisecond.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here. But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing. In the corner.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge!
That's got to be the end right there.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
That did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista. Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champions, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista. Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat. You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go. Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
To admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already. And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle #1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of finds the roll-up.
Well, how the turntables.
Rotates out and gets the cover. Breaks the cover and this match continues.
Oh, my Lord!
And now the prime target is Batista, the 6-time world champion. Look at this. This can't be good.
Wow, the power that takes is insane. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Counters the Viper's attack. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Trying to end this match here and now.
Immediately powers out.
He's really not making this easy.
Viper in full control with a wicked fall-away slam. How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Heading to the outside now.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Boom!
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Strong counter from Punk. He quickly slides into the ring. Arm wringer in control. Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an
throwing caution.
Completely missed the mark.
This is why we call it high risk. A mistake will cost you big time.
Oh, clothesline. He gets into the ring.
And Batista wants
suicide dive.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone.
Perched up top.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
Solid contact from the Viper. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Breaking the hold.
Thumped with a...
Uh-oh. There it is. Reversal.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Ooh, he fends that off.
He's heading back to the ring.
Slam!
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Uh-oh.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole.
Face first. All set now.
Overhead with the German. Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him?
Caught all of that with his face, and now Randy is bleeding good.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, what a quick answer. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent. Slowly, methodically, and painfully.
Now the face. Stomped into the ground. Batista got out of the way.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Oh, what a stiff blow.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Reversed it right into the suplex.
Boom! Orton playing mind games with the enemy.
Oh.
Uh-oh! Oh, he flips that around. Whip back into the ring.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Bam!
Turns that back on CM Punk. And goes back into the ring here.
The animal looking for it. Here it comes. Batista bomb.
And
here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Batista finds the advantage.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then 2 future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. Headed out to ringside.
Batista making it all look so effortless. Batista bomb!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. And it looks extra bad now as we see some blood pouring out. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Batista averts the attack. Oh, Mongolian chop.
And he slides him back to the mat. And it looks like they have no problem bending the rules there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk's got the anaconda vice in.
Cinching it.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And slides back into the ring.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Boom! DDT! Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Headed out of the ring now. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom! GTS. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Back into the ring now. Kendo stick impact.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. Face first into the chair. And his head is taking even more damage.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
And now he's back into the ring.
Batista got out of the way.
He's locked up.
It could be all over here.
And he stops the ref's count. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Incoming!
Through the air. And connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Spear by Batista. What a counter. Totally helpless at the moment.
Samoan drop.
The action spilling in our direction. Listen to this place. And now thrown back into the ring, clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair. It has nothing to do with lounging. Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep!
That might have just sealed the deal on us.
Stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already.
Oh, that hurt. I don't like the looks of this. His head has taken the brunt of the offense tonight.
Yeah, and head trauma is always...
CM Punk from the top rope.
Diving elbow! Batista's looking sluggish. Things should be winding down for him.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. A kick out by the challenger, keeping the championship dream alive.
That was an unbelievable kick out from Batista.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Oh, what a suplex.
Heading to ringside now.
Got out of the way of that one.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Well-placed elbow fights that off. The animal now looking to muscle up his opponent. Batista bomb. This may be the challenger's moment. And now he's headed out of the ring.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Oh, into the steel step. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
From way up, all the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
Returning back to the ring. Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And now headed to the outside. Batista with a patented
Batista bomb.
We might see a new champion crowned. Calf kick on the money.
Punk knows what he needs to end this.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it.
There's 2.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Walter and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The second sitting Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Weak and the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line.
Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk entering Cena's Open Challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
Talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys! Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Oh, John Cena falling behind, but it's almost expected when you can't game plan. I'm sure Cena has a solution in mind.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. but he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just getting mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk. Roundhouse connects. John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some. Lift off, crash landing.
Counter by CM Punk. Going up to the top now.
Lift off.
Oh, big impact.
Punk's got him lined up. This could be Cena's last night as champion. Oh, clothesline.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. And
Top rope! Oh, he lands hard.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has gotta hurt.
Placed him in the corner here. Blasted with the forearm. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
John Cena managing to get some control back now.
His pride was not going to let that abuse continue.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk!
Oh, brutal miscalculation. The high risk just resulted in a big... CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS. Are we about to see a...
Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. He's looking to take things to the outside now. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Legs caught.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Huge kick connects. Cena's getting dominated.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now. Oh. Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely... CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Makes a cover. A kick out at 2.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Northern Lights.
competitors at a stalemate.
Turns it around. Cena has no control here.
A series of disabling maneuvers.
Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse. We'll finish things up with a slam. Cover.
We're going to shut this down.
Kicks out after one.
Not going down without a fight. Monkey flip right on the money.
John Cena. This is vintage Cena.
Nails a 5-knuckle shuffle. Powerful offense from Cena. Punk.
John Cena. Hey! Did the champ just finish the job?
2. What a kick out at 2.
Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
And Cena's shocked, but we know that kick out has only made him more determined.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Brutal club.
We all knew this was good.
These two trading one blow after another.
Ooh! No end in sight to this exchange. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Just emptying everything they've got now. Bang!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury and this bloodthirsty crowd. Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, gonna sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
2.
And the new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States champion. Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
But much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now. competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play. He's going outside to regroup, to catch his wind a little bit.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, watch the speed. This blitz of strikes.
It's just a phenomenal blitz there.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk.
Face first.
Setting up on a coach. Trying to get out of the submission. And does. Able to prevent Styles' attack.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking. Face first.
Setting up.
The coach.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
From above! And boom!
He fails to connect. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Look out! Whoa, look out!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Perched up top.
Crashing to the floor.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Down you go.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk, back and forth we go.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Just catapulting AJ to the floor. Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me! From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
The chaos of this match is practically in our laps. We better get ready to move. Gotta find a way. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
AJ a step ahead.
Styles has his sights set on Punk, clearly thinking about a phenomenal ending.
Uh-oh. Great response to AJ there. He connects with a counter.
Quick thinking right there. Connected hard with the calf kick. Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oh!
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
What's it gonna take to win?
Uh-oh.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Styles reminding his opponent just who they're in the ring with.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Cuts the attack off. Spin kick to the midsection.
CM Punk and AJ style. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
Looking for the victory. 2. No, he beats the count.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Oh my goodness. What?
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
This is just fighting on pure instinct right now. What's it gonna take to win?
Uh-oh. Styles taking it by surprise.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
That holds back Styles' attack.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. Taking this match to the outside.
Into the unforgiving barricade. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. AJ a step ahead. Ooh. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Quick thinking counter into a takedown.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And he's going to the top. He's making his way to ringside now.
And Punk's got that look in his eyes. He's ready to put Styles away for good. DDT! You hope just to witness a match like this in your Punk, about to take flight.
Good Lord, taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Punk's had enough. He's good reflexes from him there.
Bang! What a punch. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Punk is feeling it. The end is in sight.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
AJ is out. That's it.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages. And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world. The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match, this chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Now, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history, the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM Punk face first. Setting up on the coach. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE. And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid...
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Camel clutch and sitting.
And he very quickly counters.
Big time height on that kick.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's...
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
To the sky.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there. Grabs a waistlock, but look at them battle their way out of there. Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Oh, that's your...
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Expertly applied triangle.
You can...
Able to free himself of the triangle.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
Launching. Boom.
What an axe handle. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, is like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
And for Kurt Angle, you can't remain...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anna...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. He's able to counter that. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Is there any life left?
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. Absolutely. Will it get counter? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Punk wasting no motion.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Some mental chess here from Angle.
Turns around Angle's move.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
And he turned it around. Kurt managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Could be the table turner Kurt desperately needed.
No fight left whatsoever. Ankle lock applied.
Punk in a bad spot here. Can he? Yes, he's free. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. This might just do it. This might just end it all. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Executed suplex.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in? Oh, the heel hook's in!
Tying those legs up like a... Looking to get out, and he has what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch is locked in.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Big knee to stop the maneuver.
Check out the springboard.
Clothesline. Punk has angle right where he wants him. And Punk now lifted. And Kurt escapes danger.
Stiff elbow.
CM Punk looking. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm
Tapping out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This was one to remember. Certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and the Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing the Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This is always, you can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure...
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this is the devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man, WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise both physically and mentally.
And since then, John Cena has not been seen in a WWE ring. Gotta wonder if CM Punk will suffer the same fate should The Fiend get his way tonight. This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend.
Able to parry that one.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
What? Oh, yeah, from the top.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Top things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Sister Abigail.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
There's plenty of fight left in him. The Fiend has to be devising a hellish end for Punk here.
Countered by CM Punk.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
And now heading back inside the ring.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew The Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should the Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare, but the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from.
Ooh, under the chair.
Talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel, and the dents on the chair is proof.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shown any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
The Fiend has no control here.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on the Fiend. Oh. Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already, but as the Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge. He gets back into the ring,
grabbing this odd bag of God knows what, surely with sadistic intentions in mind.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is determined right now.
Those thumbtacks!
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. The Fiend shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the
hold it, reverses it, shoulders down. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Caught with a lariat. The Fiend at
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice, cinching in the Anaconda, kneeing his way out. And he's free.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse. The carnage we've witnessed here at WrestleMania is going down in the history book. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Oh, GTS.
That could ground Bray for good.
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and they're about to show the world exactly why.
He is the voice of the voiceless, and crazy is her superpower. Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Punk and AJ have always felt like they were better than the likes of Miz and Maryse, especially when it comes to competing in WWE. Well, tonight's their chance to prove it.
Quiet on set. Can we please have quiet on set?
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Maryse and The Miz.
And this is what it looks like to be truly in sync, to truly be as one, as a partnership, as a team, as a unit. The Miz and Maryse, 100% on the same page, which is more than we can say for CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Look, Punk and AJ may have less experience as a team, but you can't really buy that they're anything less than a cohesive unit. These two really can't get enough of each other, can they?
It's called being happily married. Miz and Maryse are clearly the gold standard when it comes to marital and in-ring bliss. A power couple and tag team truly deserving of the spotlight.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maryse.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one It Couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maryse, and Miz and Maryse know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now, and backbreaker.
Maryse is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maryse was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And she quickly turned that around.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher. But there's one aspect of this that the It Couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maryse have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maryse? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all 4 high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maryse a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maryse has had some major...
Oh, the pinning combination! Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
And into the corner he goes.
Oh, scattered that one. Punk never saw that coming. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. He's doing it. Going for the pin. He's able to kick out before 2.
He breaks the count before the 2, still putting up a hell of a fight. Making the tag now.
Tag. Oh! Pinpoint, swinging the leg.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter. In the corner now, she needs to fight out of it. And a boot to the gut.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maryse.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maryse took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot. CM Punk with the elbow drop.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat now.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh. Catches the kick.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Well executed drop kick.
Tag made.
finally makes the tag and not a... And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
Oh, turn the pin around.
And a quick kick out.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? And it should come as no surprise that these four superstars are putting on an absolute tag team clinic right now. The disdain both these power couples have for each other, and just how much each of these superstars love to be the center of the universe, fueling this entire affair.
Oh, right into a counter.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Punches to the face.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
And he got to his partner.
Deadlift. Look at the power here. Into a German suplex.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And this deep into a match, when you're this worn out, you really want to make the tag.
Oh, short on clothesline by Punk.
Lights out, DDT connects. Big clothesline.
Great counter by the Miz.
Look out, suicide dive.
Whatever it takes to win.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Placing her in the corner. A quick reversal from her. Lee finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
AJ could be turning her fortunes around.
Hooking her up.
Beautiful spinning backbreaker.
Quick escape from danger there.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Rapid fire rights over and over.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Ooh, sharp kick.
And there's the tag. The Miz into the ring. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
And he counters.
Figure four leg lock applied.
Oh, this is not a good situation for her to be in here.
She's gonna have to...
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. AJ Lee! Shining Wizard!
Bam! We had to know that an all-star tag team match like this would eventually become an all-timer. AJ and Punk, Maryse and Miz, neither team backing down.
Oh.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maryse are about to exit stage left.
And she makes the save.
Buying her team some time. Oof.
Knee to the face in retaliation.
Suicide dive.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Catches the leg.
Saw it coming and took him down.
Boom! It seems the entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws up off the floor after this match is over and done with. Shoving him into the corner now.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
Oh, look out, Miz.
Miz doesn't know where he is.
Think of your family.
Covered.
Late in the match. That's gotta be it.
There it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to